Welcome everyone to the 10th annual Finest Butcher Competition. We started this 10 years ago to celebrate Ontario's finest butchers.
It's a beautiful trade, honestly. It's not just like any other job. It's a form of art for me. It's amazing to introduce new cuts to the people, always satisfying the customers.
I love working with food and I love the hands-on activity. It's just such a unique trade.
I love competitions. I don't know, there's something about like the rush of like adrenaline and trying to do as much as you can in this little amount of time that you have required. I dig it.
I wanted to see how well I could do. I don't really have much to compare myself to other than my other coworkers.
That's definitely the thing I came out for, is to try and push myself and see what I can do.
I wanted to compete today in the Ontario's Finest Butcher Challenge to prove that I'm one of the best in Ontario and show the judges what I got.
The format itself worked well. You were required to get certain things that you should be able to do, and you're required to do them well. And then you get to do a little bit of creativity with the pieces that are left over, and I enjoyed that part.
The last practice I did at my shop, I had about 30 people just watching me to put pressure on me. They were hackling me, they were talking with me, distracting me. So today just felt like another day in the shop.
The most valuable skills for the competition would be attention to detail, Frenching your pork chops, making sure that they're nice and clean, getting all the meat off the bone, making sure that when you do a pork chop it's not wedged, and making sure that it's one slice and it's not sawed so there's no knife marks.
They wanted us to slice the inside round into really thin cutlets, and that really shows the skills of a butcher, using your knife and cutting each piece to a certain thickness.
Mentorship is a big component. We have to teach other people, other kids, to learn how to do this trade. It is a skilled trade, it's an artisan trade, and it's a grassroots trade.
Every new butcher I've worked with has taught me a new trick. Everyone has something that nobody else does. The more that I work with them, their trick also becomes mine.
Any young person who's looking to get into a trade that they can turn into a career, people are going to continue to need protein in their diets. I really like that I get to work front of house, so I'm interacting with the customers, kind of being a part of their family meals every day. We get to provide the focal point of their table, and that's a really rewarding thing when they come back and say the meal was awesome.
The most challenging is when it's your first time, you think something else. When you come in here at the competition time, you need to show up yourself. That's a big thing that I think.
The most challenging part of today was probably getting everything done in the 30 minutes, right? And you gotta stay focused, you gotta concentrate.
I love the hands-on part of it. It's very fulfilling if you can see your work done, and I love turning something really ugly into something really pretty.
The most challenging aspect of the competition is probably just working under pressure, knowing you're being judged, but just staying focused and doing what you know what to do.
Love to compete. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush. I really love to be here to represent women. It's a very men-dominated career path. I love to be here for that.
The only thing that I'm saying, best of luck, and we will see.